Morning students. Today we are going to start our English text lesson. You just take your book with you and open it. We shall start with lesson number 2, watermelon. You have seen in the picture. So this is a story from Vietnam, a story of a generous king whose name was King Hung Ho. So a different kind of name because it is not our Indian, it is from Vietnam. So what happened? Long ago, Vietnam was ruled by a generous king. King Hung Ho III had only one daughter, and so he adopted a poor boy from a faraway island. He named this child Antiem and cherished him as if he were his own child. So what happened? The king was generous, but I think he was more generous. So he could not make his mind totally during the distress period. So what happened? Antiem, the child, the name of the child, he was adopted by the king because the king had only a daughter, no son. So Antiem grew to be intelligent, wise and skillful. The king loved him so much, and as he grew up, so the king decided to marry his daughter to Antiem. He thought that they will together can rule the country after his death. So Antiem, they loved each other deeply, and their lives appeared to be blessed by the heavens. But some people in the king's court envied the young man, and soon their envy turned to hatred. They began to spread rumors of how he was proud and how he was respectful towards the king. The stories were untrue, but still the rumors spread. Before long they reached the king. Some people in the court of the king were envied, and they could not tolerate the development and courageous nature of the newly married couple, Antiem and the daughter of the king. So what happened? The king began to wonder, what if these stories are true? So they said that the daughter are intrigued for destroying king. Also his son-in-law was also helping in the intrigue and made against the king. So the king began to think that it might be possible. So as he was so generous, the king thought that it might be possible, and if they do so, it will be very bad for the country and also for the king. The king lastly decided to exile them from the country. Exile means to deport them from the country to a lonely place, far distant place, and so on. So what happened? He hid his tears as the family departed, for he believed they could never survive in the lonely island. So they were deported to the far distant island. The island was struck by heavy winds, and huge waves rose that crashed upon the shores. Antiem's wife wept when she saw and thought about how they would live alone and without any of the comforts of her palace. Because they were the son of daughter of king, and the Antiem also brought up by the king as his adopted son, and in happiness and comfort they had to provide by the king, so they could not survive in the island when they were in exile, thought by the king. One day, as an NTM walked along the beach, he noticed strange yellow sea birds among the rocks. He saw they were eating black seeds, and some of them dropped into the sand. Actually, while he was walking along the seashore, NTM, so some birds are eating black seeds and drop them on the sand. NTM decided he would plant these seeds. NTM thought that for food, he will plant the seeds and grow some saplings and trees whereby they can get food. Actually, it was watermelon. Watermelon, a fruit with heavy watery portion inside the fruit, and it has black seeds. We do eat also some watermelon. We call it in our language tormuz. Tormuz, you must have eaten tormuz sometime. It is available in our locality also in some years of time. So soon they noticed tender shoots sprouting from the earth, and the shoots grew and crept along the ground. As he planted the seeds, so some roots, plants grew upon on the sand and began to bloom some flowers from where fruits like watermelon, which is called. To NTM's amazement, these fruits grew and grew large than peaches, then as large as a head. They had green, smooth skin. The fruit smells delicious, and when NTM sliced one open, he saw beautiful red pulp with those black seeds. He tasted the pulp. It tasted fresh, cool, and sweet. Called his fruit dua du. In their language, he called it dua du. As we call watermelon or tormuz, he called it dua du in their language. But later his wife, hearing the cry of the birds that had carried the seeds, said, "Listen to their song." And they collected the watermelon, the fruits, from which they can eat them as their foods. His wife wept with joy as she tasted the first watermelon, and the family picked the fruits. They went on planting, and by the end of the year they had so many watermelons that they began to offer these to passing sailors. So they had plenty of watermelons because they made farming of the watermelon. So what happened? They tried to offer watermelon to the sailors who came nearby the island. So one day an NTM sat upon the beach looking longingly towards his old land. Suddenly he had an idea. He gathered some watermelon, and upon them he wrote his name. Then he set them in the sea. So what did do NTM? He wrote his name on the watermelon, on the fruit, several watermelons he wrote his name, and set them in the sea. watermelon floats in water. When the king's servants discovered these peculiar fruits bobbing upon the sea, they gathered them and carried them to the king. So, in old days, what happens? Any new thing or something like that, someone get it, he quickly take it to the king for decision. What the thing is and how it could be done from the. So the king, when the king saw Antium's name, his heart swelled. He was very joyous when the king saw Antium's name on the fruit, on the watermelon. So he is not dead. The king knew that Antium is not dead because he saw a name on the watermelon. The king cried out with joy. Then he tasted the strange and wonderful new fruit, and he understood that Antium was alive. King also took a part of watermelon and tasted it. He was very joyous, and he soon sent the army to fetch the children and grandchildren. The king had also children and grandchildren, so he sent army to take them back to the country, as he knew his daughter and grandson is alive. Now we shall go through the questions. Here you can see in your book. The question number 1 is, why did the king decide to marry his daughter to Antium? And question number 2, why did some people in the king's court envy Antium? Question number 3, what did the king do? 4, what did Antium see one day? 5, why did he decide to sow the seeds? What did the seeds grow into? How did it get its name? And the last question is, how did the king learn that Antium was alive and well? And now for your answer, you just follow your mobile screen and take your answers from the screen. So we are going to close or conclude our lesson, today's lesson. Thank you very much.